Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much for your greatest support. I have to appreciate you guys for what you are doing. Is amazing, and we are almost at 15,000. I said that before the end of the day we will be at 15,000, and we are almost there. We are remaining something like 2, 3, 4, or 5 people, less than 7, to hit 15,000, which is good. Let me ask this question. That in Nairobi County, I realized something, that once you are elected the governor of Nairobi County, you normally have only two things. Only two things normally stands in Nairobi County as a governor. It's either you'll be impeached or you will only serve one term. There is nobody. We start with Evans Kidero. We go to Mike Mbuvi Sonko. Right now we are on SAKAJA. There is nobody who has ever gone more than that. It is either you are impeached or you serve only one term. But now in this case, majority of them are normally being impeached. Look at what happened with Kidero, and then look at what happened with Sonko. Sonko has been prevented. In fact, Sonko cannot even vie anywhere. The other time he went to try to vie in Mombasa, and he was denied access. At the last minute, he was withdrawn from the race. So you see this thing. I don't know. Maybe somebody can tell me what is it that is normally wrong with the Nairobi County. Nairobi County inakuwaga na shida, yani inakuwaga na nini? Unakuja unapata kwamba hakuna mtu yote ambaye anaweza kaenda. You can't go more than one term, Nairobi County. Now I'm asking that question because of what I want us to talk about in this video. In this video, the MCAs, that is members of County Assembly of Nairobi County, have decided that they must impeach the sitting dimple man, that is Governor Johnson Sakaja. I want us to listen to some of these MCAs they were speaking, and then I come back so that we can talk about why do we think that these MCAs have decided that they must impeach Sakaja. Listen to this lady.
Speaker's Kamukuji that had been called by the Speaker himself to update members on the charges that they already put on his desk, and they have not been receiving solutions for the same. So the members raised the issues of bursaries. You realize it's only Nairobi County, or one of the counties, that have not been able to distribute bursaries to the residents of Nairobi. There was also the issue of WDF, Ward Development Fund, that has not been working according to us. We have had stalled projects where we have not received any answers from the executive. There are so many stalled projects within the wards, and the residents of Nairobi have been asking why those projects have not yet been completed. The members are also saying that the governor is not in touch, completely in touch, both with the ground and with this assembly, the members of this assembly. 3/4 of the members who make calls to the governor, he does not reply or call back to these members. So there's a question of communication between the executive and the assembly, and there is also the issue of his failure to come out on the issue of the broad-based government. He does not give direction on the issue of broad-based government. There are some issues that are supposed to be dealt with by the intergovernmental laws that he has failed to do so. So many of these things have not been implemented. The issue of motions, the bills that have been passed before this parliament, before this assembly, he has not taken any implementation step. And we are very cautious on these issues. That's why members came on board and they decided to discuss these things with the Speaker.
Which we have had several times to impeach the governor.
Yeah.
So we finally got.
One of the resolutions that have been passed by the members here today is that both the governor of Nairobi and his deputy must start packing. And we are not threatening, we are going to do it.
Signature collection probably start
It
today.
will start very soon, and all members are coordinated, and we believe that by next week we'll be having a retreat on the same. Today, what we had here was about 96 and over members who attended Kamukunji. Remember, this assembly has 122 members. So therefore, we are over and above the numbers that are needed to impeach both the governor and the deputy.
So signature collection can it happen when you're still on recess?
The collection of the signatures will go on as long as it is the speaker who has called the retreat. Members are free now to collect the signatures there. It is not the work of the speaker to collect the signatures, but the motion can be initiated by a member of this assembly. Yeah.
Are you willing to do that?
Yes, we are. We are ready like yesterday. I wish this resolution, we made it 3 or 4 weeks ago. We would be very far. Even if it means calling for a special sitting to deal with this specific agenda, we are ready to, and we're asking the speaker to call for that special sitting so that we can deal with that agenda. Yes. Thank you.
Now, I've been trying to look at reasons as to why these people wants to impeach Johnson Sakaja. Actually, 70 plus MCAs have decided that they must take Sakaja home. But then, you know, that one is really making Nairobi politics to be on fire, because over 90 MCAs, there were 90. But now it's only 70 have gone. Now there are around 3-4 reasons to why these people have decided that they must impeach Johnson Sakaja. Number one, these people are saying that the reasons why they are impeaching Johnson Sakaja is because of delayed bursaries and corruption allegations. MCAs across wards like Korogocho and Gatina started delayed bursaries payment even as the county continued to collect heavily revenue. You know, the county government of Nairobi, but they collects over 30 million daily. So you can imagine, someone is collecting 30 million shillings, Kenya shillings daily. Ile mambo na kanjoni. You know, Nairobi is big, and Nairobi has got a lot of businesses. So every business person akitoza ushuru 100, this 30 million is possible where inafika. But imagine hiyo 30 million yote on a daily basis. Let us calculate. In a day, it's 30 million. In 1 week, from let's just assume from Monday to Friday, to Saturday and Sunday. From Monday to Friday, these guys collect over 150 million. That is in 1 week. In 2 weeks, it's 300 million. That is in 2 weeks. In 3 weeks, it's 450 million. In 1 month, these people collect over 600. Because 1 week is 150, 2 weeks is 300, and then 3 weeks it's 450, then 4 weeks it's 600. So 600 million in a month. Surprised, eh? Imagine these guys are collecting 600 million in a month, and then now they are saying that they cannot give out bursaries. Now the question that we need to ask ourselves is that where do this money go to? Hii pesa, okay, Sakaja started this issue of dishi. I don't know dishi na nini. It went dishi na Sakaja, I've never heard it anywhere again. Ilienda ikapotea hivyo. And then imagine the funds of bursaries are unavailable. Now wana collect 30 million every day. Kanjo, ukiona venye Kanjo wanavurugana na watu, it's so embarrassing. And then the Kariobangi North MCA Joel Munuve criticized issues of environmental funds corruption and oversight breakdown. That is just very embarrassing. Number two reason, the second reason why these guys are saying that they must impeach Johnson Sakaja is because of incompetence and stalled public services. Truth to be told, tusidanganyane, Sakaja is incompetent. It's only that he's hiding behind the big men. I'm not saying that I'm better than him, but the guy is incompetent. There is a lot of incompetence in this guy. A lot of incompetency in this guy. So, you know, this chaotic public transport, poor drainage, garbage mismanagement, and rampant land grabbing by private developers under SAKAJA's watch, that like the voices like Robert Alai and Waidera Chege led a media briefing to air these grievances. So these are the things that they were complaining about. We normally see whenever it rains in Nairobi County, whenever ukiona kukinyesha Nairobi, jinsi ambavyo maji huwa inajikusanya, there is poor drainage in Nairobi. And imagine wana collect your pesa yote. So you sit down and you ask yourself, if these people are collecting all this money and there is poor drainage, what is the matter? Like, what is going on? What is normally the problem? What is it that is normally the problem? You collect a lot of money. You cannot talk about this garbage mismanagement. You can't talk about rampant land grabbing. You can't talk about poor drainage, chaotic in public transport, and yet you can. All these things can be solved by this money that these guys are collecting. But now the question is, hii mpesa huwa inaenda wapi? 30 million every day. Where does it go to? Then there is also these numerous development projects, especially in healthcare. Whereby Auditor General figures for the fiscal year ending June 30, 2023, pointing out incomplete hospital projects with 1.36 billion. Hiyo iko Nairobi tu. 1.36 billion Kenya shillings. Watu wanakula je wa Kenya kweli? The third reason why these guys are also pressurizing on why they want to impeach SAKAJA is gross misconduct and tenant evictions. Concerns over aggressive eviction of tenants from affordable housing projects surfaced, whereby tenant leader Silas Munyao accused the administration of ignoring legal protections and deployed higher goons alongside county askaris to intimidate residents. We remember there was this lady mwenye alikuwa mlemavu. The lady had got an office ground floor. I can't remember the name of the lady, and alikuwa anafanya ofisi wa kazi wapi, but this lady actually alikuwa na office ground floor. Why? Because haizi akapanda juu. Remember ni mlemavu, so kupanda juu is a very big problem. She can't do that. Wao watu walikuja wakamtoa, wanamwambia avacate, watoke apande juu. Anapanda juu na hakuna lift. So you expect mlemavu apande stairs. You know, some of these things that are happening within our county, yani a national government inatunyanyasa and county government pia inatunyanyasa. And then there's this their filed petition pointed a breach of constitutional provisions, abuse of office, and misleading claims of rent arrears, most notably ignoring legal waivers that kept arrears at just over 6 years. The petition urged MCAs to pursue formal implementation. And then the fourth one is legislative gridlock and financial retaliation. The governor's withholding of approximate 282.8 million in MCAs and now allowance a grave tension. The affected legislators accused the executive of obstructing oversight and creating a financial crisis for the assembly. 282.8 million hiyo imeshikwa tu na governor. Ndio maana dimples zinazidi kuongezeka tu. Every day dimples zinaongezeka, so you wonder hizi dimples ambazo zinaongezeka kwa nini? But now this is the reason.
I'd like to affirm the Nairobi City County Government support for the constitutional right to peaceful assembly. The voices of our people are powerful and are important in shaping the future of our city and the future of our nation. We recognize the energy, the passion, and the civic engagement demonstrated. And I stand with all of you in this right of lawful and peaceful expression. I urge all participants to abide by the law and to safeguard lives, livelihoods, and property during these demonstrations. At the same time, I call on the National Police Service, as we have discussed, to exercise professionalism in handling the protests, ensuring that the safety and the dignity of every Kenyan is protected all through the day. Fellow Nairobians, my administration has made arrangements to provide essential support as may be required. In case of any emergency in any part of the city, call our Emergency Operations Center on 1508. 1508. And our ambulances, doctors, nurses, or fire engines, whatever you require, will be available to assist you. And we have prepared for that. Nairobi remains a city of dialogue, democracy, and dignity, and will continue to work together to uphold these values. Please stay safe and take care. Thank you.
In a house, a father can love one child more than the other. But it is quite unfortunate that this child is not from our house. This is a neighbor's child. This is a neighbor's child who in 2007 was in Vijana na Kibaki, opposed Baba because he was in Kibaki's team and did not vote for Baba. Therefore did not want Baba. In 2013, he was the chairman of TNA. Did not vote for Baba, opposed Baba, and therefore did not want Baba to be the president. In 2017, he was in Jubilee. Opposed Baba, did not vote for Baba, and wanted Uhuru to be the president. In 2022, same thing, he was in UDA, Kenya Kwanza. He opposed Baba, did not vote for Baba, and wanted Ruto to be the president. So therefore, he's never wanted Baba. He wanted Kibaki, he wanted Uhuru in 2013, he wanted Uhuru again in 2017, and wanted Ruto in 2022. So this is not a person who is coming with clean hands. This is a person who does not love Baba. He's not sacrificed anything for Baba. So even going to Ethiopia, those are PR exercises. So Baba should know better his children, and he should know those who love him like myself and deeply love him. SAKAJA has no future in politics because SAKAJA has destroyed his own future in politics. He was given an opportunity by Nairobians to work for Nairobians. A very good opportunity that God bestowed upon him. What did he do instead? He's messed it up. There are corruption allegations everywhere, stealing money everywhere. Not even Kidero did as worse as SAKAJA is doing now. Not even Sonko. Sonko at least tried. But this person really messed Nairobi. Look at Nairobi the way things are. You can't recover this. It is messed up. We have a budget of 42 billion Kenya shillings. He's collecting less than 5 billion Kenya shillings. And the collection that is collecting, nobody knows where the Nairobi money goes up to date. So what kind of a governor is that? And he's a young person like us. If he was doing better, people would not be thinking of even going for that seat, irrespective of a political party, because he's a young person. But look at now. Over 20 candidates have declared that they want Nairobi gubernatorial seat in the whole country. Look at the way Nairobi is ranked. Nairobi now is ranked in number 40 out of 47. Is that the kind of a governor that we want? A governor that does not want our children to go to school? A governor that does not want our mothers and our fathers to access quality health services? A governor that keeps the city so dirty? A governor that cannot work on a simple drainage in the country? In Nairobi, when it rains only for 30 minutes, what happens at the CBD? He's doing them deliberately, and he knows that he's not going to come back. In fact, of the 20 aspirants, he will be number last in that election. I can assure you today. Narok, as a rural county, is collecting more money than Nairobi, which is a capital city, which has a budget of 42 billion Kenya shillings. What does that tell you? On-source revenue right now should be around between 20 to 22 billion. But our governor is collecting less than 5 billion. What does that tell you? And that 5 billion is also pilfered, is also stolen. So it tells you that he's not serious. Narok is defeating Nairobi. Kisii County in collection collects more than Nairobi. Nairobi is a capital city. So let the governor know that life to a man is about duty, not beauty.
Then the last one is a political fracture within UDA. SAKAJA was accused of favoring Azimio affiliated figures in key appointments, sidelining his UDA aligned MCAs, which alienation amplified extra party distraction and fueled the impeachment narrative. Talking about the relationship between ODM and UDA, or Azimio la Umoja, SAKAJA knows very well that bila kushikwa mkono na Raila, he can't survive. He knows very well it is impossible. It is more than impossible for him to survive. So that is why he must look for favors. And how is he going to look for favors? He's also going to favor the ODM or the Azimio la Umoja guys for him to be taken care of. So mimi nikishughulikia watu ODM. Of course najua kwamba Raila atakuja na aseme kwamba Sakaja tosha. Na Raila akisema hivyo bas, that is how it is. Let me say this, that this time round things are not going to be very easy. You remember the children of 2007, the born 2007 wamechukua ID. They have their IDs. And the mentality that these guys have, the mentalities that the millennials, the Gen Zs and this group has, is that they are going to drain the swamp. It doesn't matter who is in the swamp or who is swimming or not. Everybody must go. Are you seeing? Everybody is going to go home. So this issue, favoring who, it's not about favoring who to be favored. Did you work? Because when we were electing you, we didn't tell you to go and do favors, give favors in office. We elected you or we appointed you. We gave you chance to go and serve us, not to go and look. You know what normally amazes me in this country is that wale wenye wako na kazi bado wanatafuta kazi. Like you see, the president is in government, has power. But you come to realize that the same president bado anapigana sana jinsi ambavyo anaweza kapata kazi, anaweza kapata kazi. Instead of working so that we can see, you know, these guys, they don't understand. They don't think. You work for us so that we can see what you are capable of doing or what you've done. Then from there we can think otherwise. But then wewe kitu unataka, you want to be given, you are campaigning for another chance. Yet you have that chance. Why can't you mjua? Truth of the matter is, if you are a leader and you've done your work perfectly, in fact you'll not even pressurize people to elect you. Asubuhi na mapema sana. What utaingizwa ofisini asubuhi na mapema. But now the problem with these guys is that they want to force issues. Wanalazimisha sana. They force issues up to a point that hata wewe mwenyewe you just feel like no. This is not what needs to happen. You see? So as I finished, I learned that over 90 MCAs resolved to proceed with the impeachment signal unit across party lines, which the signatures collections was planned during a retreat in Naivasha. So hii kitu walikuwa sha plan kitambo sana. And then they also saying that the assembly of speaker confirmed active coordination, and with over 96 MCs present at the Kamkunji, the threshold for impeachment support appears with reach. Everything is in place. Watu wamechoka. Let us just be open. Let us just be frank with each other. Kenyans are tired with this issue, marao, blah blah blah. Kenyans are very tired. And now it's you know, if you try to combine Kenyans being tired and the frustrations that they get from these leaders, the disappointment. You see the disappointments yenye hao viongozi wanaeka, the disappointments that is coming from these leaders, and then now ukuje ongeze na hii frustration when Kenyans are very frustrated. Kiongozi anachaguliwa badala ya kufanya kazi jinsi ambavyo inatakikana, yeye hafanyi. And then he or she expects Kenyans to be laughing. Then anatarajia watu waje wakacheke. It is impossible, my brother. It is impossible. I said nobody can laugh at people are suffering and you expect them to come and laugh. Where is it written? Where is it written? Even though they make a lot of noise, oh we are working, oh we are doing this, oh we are doing that, they are not doing anything. They are not doing anything. And they will never ever do anything constructive to make sure that things align with how they are supposed to be and when they're supposed to work. That is it. They're only after their own stomach. They're only after they're just looking for things that can benefit them. But with Sisi, nothing completely. After all, guys, that's just my thought, and that is all I have for now. Let me also know what you think at the comment section. Don't forget to drop me a comment. Tell me what you think and where you are watching this video from. If you're within the country, tell me which part of the country you're coming from, or the county. Tell me you are coming from county number. If it's county number 001, just mention county number 002, 003, or up to 047. You can tell me. And also, if you are outside the country, you drop me the flag at the comment section so that I can figure it out by myself. Until we meet again in the next video, if it is possible, I have been your host, Bonfasavino. Bingo.